you're talking about children in like a pediatric children's hospital who would donate the money so that they could help take care of those kids or get them some fun activities that they need there while they get better. I like it, Aria. That's a thoughtful idea as well. I had not thought about children possibly being in a hospital. Maybe even children your age, guys. That's a good idea. Give to a charity. It helps definitely children in a hospital. Good, Aria. I will tell you this. I had not really thought about children being in a hospital until it affected me. Coleman had to go to the hospital one time. And I didn't think about children being bored in a hospital, not having their friends, not being able to go play on a playground, not being able to play with their toys. And we had to go in a rush, you guys. So I didn't think to pack all of these things that she might need. And we didn't expect to stay. We just thought we would go and have her checked. And we stayed for like a week. And so, you know, Aria, the kindness of people who thought about things like that came to visit us, they brought coloring books. And they brought fun things that she could do. But you know what I thought about, you guys? What Aria is talking about reminded me. They had a closet there in the Children's Pediatric Hospital, Aria, or filled with all kinds of things, even toys, even a room with toys, different activities that kids who were living in a hospital. Some of them are living there for a while, you guys, getting well. There was a room there of nothing but children's toys and activity books and coloring books and maybe even some video type game things or iPads they could borrow. And they would bring them in and out of the hospital rooms, Aria, so that those kids were not so bored. And Coleman loved it. Of course, I took her favorite blanket and her favorite doll with me because I knew she would be staying, but I didn't think like, oh my gosh, she's staying for several days. So that's a blessing. I know to several families when their children get put in a hospital because that's a scary time. And the children don't necessarily understand. And so those things are comforting, Aria. I like your idea. That's a great idea. Thank you for sharing. Let me let Alicia in. Jonathan, go ahead and share.
I would give it to the homeless so that they would get a home and stuff that they need.
Okay. So, Jonathan, we could put your money along with other charitable donations and possibly help find someone a home or a shelter or a place to stay with that money. I like it. And maybe, Jonathan, even possibly some food could be purchased or blankets or whatever they need. That's a good idea. You could add your money to Bailey Johnson, and that would be $200. I like it. Syria, what would you do with $100 someone gave you that you could not keep? Had to either help someone, bless someone else with it, or you could donate it maybe to a charity or something. Do you have a good idea?
I'll donate it to a charity.
You know what kind of charity, or just anyone who needed help?
Charity.
Good, I like it. That's important because, like I said, we're not just here to do for ourselves and our personal family. We're here to help others, right? And give back to others as best we can. Possibly support needs. And we can also, like I said, if we don't have money to give or gifts to give, can we give of our time? We sure can. Marcus, go ahead. I can't hear you.
I have donated it to the homeless.
Would donate your money to the homeless as well? Marcus, I think about homeless people, especially during times like this, you guys, when it's really cold outside. I went to warm up my car this morning because it's not parked in the garage right now because the garage is a mess. And so I went out to warm my car, Marcus, because there was ice on the windshield this morning. And so you think about people that don't have a home in times like this. This is a dangerous situation for people that don't have a home. It can be scary. I actually thought about homeless this morning, Marcus, myself, and hope that everyone during times like this when it gets really cold, hopefully they can be part of a shelter and be taken care of for sure so that they're warm. Caleb London, go ahead.
I would buy a house and donate it to the homeless.
Okay, but remember you only have $100. So that $100 might have to go towards helping build a house for someone, you think? $100 for the 100th day of school. Today's the 100th day of school. So I like that idea, donating the money to help someone build a house for someone else. From Caleb, I like it. What about Brianna?
What I'll do is I'll give it to the sick kids so they could buy toys like they did for me when I was in hospital.
Oh, I like that, Brianna. That's nice because you're sometimes bored there, or you could be hurting, or you could just be so tired and weak and not able to get out of the bed, and you're just really bored and want to go home to your own bed in your own house and your own toys. So that's important to donate money to help buy toys for other children. I like it. And you're speaking from life experiences, Brianna, because you were able to be in the hospital before and somebody helped you. So now you know that you can help others. Good job. Tiana, go ahead.
I'm doing it to the homeless because I want them to have a better life.
I like it. It would also help with the homeless. So, Brianna, Tiana, several friends would donate your $100 to the homeless. So it looks like we could donate maybe $500 today if we had real money. I like it, and that is an important cause, Tiana. Like you guys have said, people that are homeless for different reasons, they've had some unfortunate circumstances, and they're reaching out because they need help. So it's important to help them in their time of need. I like it. Boys and girls, I can tell you this. I have had students personally in my classroom who have gotten food, who have gotten snack packs for the weekend from the Zachary Food Pantry. I have had students fed, given snacks by the Zachary Food Pantry here in our community. It's a very important place. They do help a lot of children in our community, a lot of families. So if you're ever able to donate to that cause, I do know personally that it has helped my own personal students here in the building, and it's a great cause if you ever have a need to donate to that. And they do a lot to help the community. Go ahead, Ron.
I would give money to the homeless as well.
You would also give money to the homeless. I like it. Those shelters that help the homeless, they can buy blankets for them, Ron, and food, and maybe even toothbrush and toothpaste. You know, things like that that we take for granted, those necessities. They can buy those for them. Even medicine, you know, things like that that they need. I like it. That's an important cause. Thank you. What about Kaya? What could you do to help others with $100?
I would help the people who, I would help the doctors who are trying to help people with COVID, and I would give them some money.
So you would try to find a medical personnel or charity to donate to these doctors and nurses that are taking care of people with COVID. That's so important. I do know some doctors and nurses, Kaya, as well as you guys may as well, that are helping take care of patients. And the doctors and the nurses are tired. They are, and they feel short-staffed. So that is definitely a need in our community right now, and I know they need extra money. Thank you for that thought. Aquarius, go ahead.
So, I will donate
Hold on 1 second. I think you have to take care of something. I guess he's coming back. All right. Oh. Are you back?
That's my mom. That's my
Okay, I was just saying that sounded like a video game.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
if I would donate $100 to the homeless, and then I'll let them go out and shop and stay healthy.
To class at 9 o'clock, you guys. You're in front of me. You're not talking to anyone in your home. There's no TV on, no devices. You leave all of that for after school hours, okay? Just trying to teach you all I can. All right, go ahead, Darius. Oh, wait, hold on, Darius. Let me turn up my volume. I can't hear you, buddy. Okay, go. I like it. So you would also help the homeless with necessities they need. Awesome. You guys sound very giving. I'm proud of you. Thank you. What about Kate and Nicole?
Woo!
I help the kids in the hospital to keep them family and
Okay. Thank you. So you would donate to doctors and nurses to help get children better who are sick in the hospital? Thank you, Kaden. All right. Gracelyn, I see your hand raised now. Go ahead.
I will have to also help the homeless.
You would help the homeless by giving them money? Aw, thank you, Gracelyn. I think now we're up to about, goodness, 8 people. So, Gracelyn, that's almost $1,000 if we had real money that we could use to help the homeless, which would make a huge difference. Nice. You guys sound like very giving friends. For the homeless, helping the homeless wouldn't necessarily mean that we would give them a home, but we would give them necessities they need to live and survive and be healthy, like food and water, clean water, and toothbrushes, and deodorant, and toothpaste, and clothes, right? And maybe heavy coats for this cold weather, and blankets, things like that, right? Maybe you guys, even things that we take for granted. We think every day about going home to our warm house with heat. I don't really think much about that some days. I get in such a rush. Did you know there are families in Zachary, you guys, that don't have heat working right now? As cold as it is outside, right? I don't think about that every day. But like when it's cold inside, I tell Mr. Don to make a fire in the fireplace. You know, some friends don't have the option of heat or even extra heat in the fireplace. Some friends maybe don't have enough money to buy their groceries, right? So that's what these shelters we're talking about and these charities can help people buy food. We buy food, like extra food that we want, like ice cream and donuts and different treats that we want to buy that aren't even necessarily healthy for us. But some people just need healthy food on the table and they can't afford to buy it. So that's what a lot of these charities, these homeless shelters, things like that, help provide food and medicine and necessities for people that need them. Alicia, go ahead.
Okay.
Alicia, I can't hear you. Hold down your space bar.
I will get away. My mom just shake so that she get their own stuff.
Okay. So you would help donate your money to people to buy what they need?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good. Thank you. DeRay, go ahead.
I will give my $3 to the hospital to help the
I like it. Donate your money to the Children's Hospital. There is a really good Children's Hospital here. Not in Zachary, but in Baton Rouge, and I'm sure they would love donations. That's a thoughtful gift. I see several friends that have not raised their hands yet. I'm going to call on the friends that have their button raised, their button pushed. I'm not finished yet. But remember, if you want to share, make sure you push your button. Go ahead, Estella.
I would donate my $100 to the animal hospital to pay for some people who didn't have enough money to pay, because one time my dog Aurora was sick and my mom had to pay a lot of money. And some people don't have that much money, so my $100 would be the extra money for them.
Nice. To help sick animals that need help. Yes, Estella, I learned one time too, if you have a pet that is sick, it's really expensive to help get your pet medicine and get them well if they need surgery. Oh my goodness. A lot of money. That's a thoughtful gift I had not thought about. Go ahead, Kylie. Would donate your money to the homeless to help them find food. I like it. Thank you. What about Brooke?
I would donate $100 to the hospital so they can get more materials.
Nice. Would it be a children's hospital or any hospital or an adult hospital?
Any hospital.
Got it. Nice, Brooke. Thank you. All right. What about Amiri?
I would give $100 to the poor and the poor doesn't have food and live in house.
You could help donate for what they need or help them have a home. Aiden Hinkle, I need you in class, sitting at your screen, not turning around in your chair, listening to your friends that are sharing about their donation. That was the writing assignment today. It was a writing assignment that you were supposed to do and share in class today. I'm letting people share that were responsible and did that assignment. Good job, Amiri. Thank you. Anyone else want to share that I didn't call on? I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, Ilya, go ahead.
I
Fighting God. Oh. But can you hear me? Like I was trying to say, after I finish with this 2v2 zone wars, you want to play like duos. It's really not a 2v2 though. They tricked you. It's just zone wars. But it's really what saying you can practice your like if you get third party up in the box. It's very good for practicing. I'm not afraid to fail. 2v2 zone wars. Oh, this is not fair. Oh, I'm finished. They freaking knocked me down. No, he was actually good. Well, it really don't even matter because if they good, because a lot of pros do that. I'm joining, fun God. What you wanna play? But let's do like zone wars duels. It's still your invites are still going. Still going. No, but it's still going. But chat can't even see this. Oh my god. I hate when they be doing that. Again, it is only happening to me and you. Like, at least happen to somebody. Do it to somebody else. While us, we just trying to have a normal day. Trying to get in some creative. Play all day. Play all night. Because today is Friday. I'm probably not going to go to school on that next week. Because you remember that text message? I don't want to. I'm on chat.